to Pulse. This is our 7-day high-intensity program where we are focusing on building strength, increasing cardiovascular fitness, as well as developing a strong mind and willpower.
Pulse is very different than other programs that we have here on our channel, as it's not focused on traditional yoga movements, breathwork, and meditation. Instead, each day will be a high-intensity 10-minute video with about 10 exercises each that are all intelligently sequenced to raise your heart rate and get your pulse going in a safe and effective way.
Basically, you turn on the video and you're in for a really strong workout.
Like every other class we have here on our channel, we of course demo with you and do the exercises with you, but what's unique about this program is there will be zero talking. So there's no words, no cues, no explanations. It's gonna be on mute. We're gonna be working hard, you're gonna be working hard. We will have some music playing as we go, so if you feel that the music is not your jam, then you can always hit mute, turn it down, and head over to our Spotify channel instead, where we have over 40 different playlists for you to choose from.
This program is not intended to replace your daily yoga practice. Also, how could it be, since it's just a workout? For a real yoga practice, there's a lot more involved than just movement. There's your breath work, there's your meditation. So please keep all of that going. This program is more intended as a finisher, for example, at the end of your movement practice, maybe before you do your breath work, before you do your meditation, to really push your body to the max and to the limit to really finish strong. And then slow down, continue with breath work, meditation, shavasana, whatever you have planned. But on days where you don't have time for your yoga practice and you still want to do a quick workout, more workout focused, then this of course works very well.
In the description of each day's video, you'll see recommended classes that you can take both before and after the Pulse video. It's completely up to you if you'd like to take it, but we believe that by doing the before, the warm-ups, maybe wrist warm-ups, myofascial release, the actual yoga flow, and then Pulse, and then close down with breathwork and meditation, it will allow you to experience a full, complete practice in movement and meditation, and not just getting in the workout.
This is not your typical yoga program, but there's a couple things you can do to still make it a very mindful practice. For that, we recommend that you move with control, that you stay present as much as you can, especially when things get challenging, that you stay with your breath, you keep the breath nice and soft, as good as you can. Please modify it to your needs. So if you want to set the knees down, do that. If you want to modify in a different way that feels better for you, please do that too. And very important, do your best. Try to do the entire video, maybe take short breaks, maybe modify, set the knees down, but keep working, keep doing your best so you can make it through the entire video. That way you will not only build a very strong body, but this is the part where it really comes to your willpower and you really develop this strong mindset.
A few tips to keep in mind to get the most out of this program. Avoid any sensations of pain. Yes, you're gonna feel the burn, absolutely, but that's very different from feeling sharp pain. So if you ever feel any pain, back off from the exercise, modify it to make it work for you.
All the classes are very, very strong, and of course that's our intention, to provide you a lot and have you work really hard in just 10 minutes. But know that in the beginning it might seem really, really hard and challenging and almost impossible for you to do, but just keep doing it, just keep practicing, it will get easier over time. As we said, modify, set the knees down, take a short break, but just do your best to do the 10 minutes. And then over a few days and weeks, you will get stronger very fast and it will get a lot easier, although it might seem impossible now when you start out. That's totally fine, and that's also our intention.
Exactly, so don't give up. If you haven't hit the end of the video, don't give up. Modify as you need to. You'll even notice that as Flo and I are demoing in the classes, like I might have my knees down for some, he might have his hips down, or I'm on my forearms, he's on his wrists. Whatever it is, like we make the pose and the exercise work for us in our bodies, and that's what feels best. And so we invite you, and we hope that that encourages you to modify the poses as well.
The last tip we want to give you in this video today is that take the time after this class to really slow down. During this practice, your body shifts into the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight response of your body. It doesn't know if you're now running from a tiger or if you're doing a pulse class with Bre and Flo. It needs afterwards the time to calm back down and to shift into the parasympathetic nervous system so that you can relax and be calm and be ready for your day, maybe to eat something after, whatever you have planned. It's very, very important. Ideally, you follow the recommended videos that we put into the description of each video, but if you don't have the time to follow up with or continue with the yin class or a certain breathwork video that we recommend, please just sit down for a couple of minutes, give the body some time to calm back down, or just lay on your back in Shavasana for a couple of minutes. Of course, the longer the better. If you have 5 minutes, that's great. If you have 10 minutes, even better. If you have only 2 minutes, that's also okay. It's all better than 0 minutes and then skipping it.
That's all the tips that we have for you to approach this program in a safe and efficient and effective way. We just want to give a special shout out and thank you to our Patreon supporters who have helped us name this program Pulse. Of course, with their contributions and their support, that's how we can keep this YouTube channel up and running. So if you're interested in scoping out any of our other programs and offerings on Patreon, you can of course click in the description below or up here in the corner, conveniently located in both.
That's it from us for today. We will see you tomorrow for day 1. There's no equipment needed for any of these classes, so there's also no excuses. Show up, come tomorrow, day 1, we'll all work hard together. We'll see you tomorrow.